Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. I just want to take the time to introduce to you my new easy guide to intentional gardening for beginners. You can check it out at my website, Catherine's Garden Home, LWS.weebly.com, and it's also available on Amazon.com. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, I did take the time to update the deck and to remove some of the pots and things that were here. I had to get rid of my basil that I had lining this side of the deck because they had started to turn yellow and it was just looking a mess. So it has been a wonderful thing to be able to update and clean things off here on the deck. And then I placed the pumpkins inside of the greenhouse here just to keep them a little bit more secure in this time period. And it has been raining, but then also the sun is going to be shining, and I'm hoping that that will help them to become a little bit more firmer. The skin will become a little bit more firmer and hopefully last long in the winter months. But I have to say that this has been a very good haul of winter pumpkins and squash for me. And I also want to show you this, that I have been growing my bush beans, and it's been a process, and now they are beginning to flower here. So I'm looking forward to having some string beans at this time, hopefully before the season changes. A lot of the plantings that I had here for fall plantings, some of them died out, and I moved some to the kitchen garden area because when I finish clean up that area, I'm hoping to put them in the ground. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, this is the new arrangement here on the deck, and it's amazing. Things are just changing. Now on Wednesday, if you're with me during my Wednesday lives with our live growing together, I actually went and picked these mophead hydrangea flowers, and I only had 3 in the back garden that had bloomed, and these are they look so good, and the zinnias are holding out from before, and I just love this a very festive fall arrangement here on the deck, because when I come out I get to see this beautiful arrangement. When I come out I get to see this beautiful fall arrangement. And what I wanted to show you is, look, my maple tree, it's now turning for sure. So if you get a full view of this, look at this. Fall has come to my garden. The autumn leaves are changed. The leaves are changing. Yes, this is just a beautiful thing. And the garden is looking fresh because it's rained, or it is going to be raining. And look at that. Look at the yellow on that tree there. And yes, this is my tree in the center of the garden. And every fall it turns a golden hue, and it's on its way. It's starting to do just that. So I wanted to share this with you. This is Saturday morning. October 21st, and this is what the garden looks like here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. I decided to take the canna out of that container there in the center of the garden, the ceramic container. The reason why I decided to do that is because the temperatures have begun to drop, and I really do need to protect it. So what I've done is I've taken it out from there, and I put it tucked away under the arborvitae. And when I am motivated, I'm hoping to take it out and store it. But for right now, I just moved it from the center spot. So there's a change there in the middle of the garden. And this is what it's looking like here. I am thankful for the hydrangea flowers that continue to change color and give that different autumn look. And autumn, this time of the year, just has its own coloring. It just has a different appeal. The colors are just much more brighter, more vibrant, more alive. And then when the leaves are turning, it's just an awesome look here. Everything is just colorful, even though things are dying around in the beds, as you could see there. Yeah, I started to remove the pumpkins and things, and the vines, the pumpkin vines that were just meandering through this bed. So my next step, of course, is to cut back all of this, and I have to decide if I'm going to plant some more tulips in this bed. I have some bags of tulips that need to get in the ground, but that's the next step. Next thing to do is to remove this debris and set this bed up for tulip planting. But this center and this tree is the focus of the garden right now, the changing of the leaves. And we know for certain that fall is here, and we get to see the rabbit, my rabbit over here. This bed, a little more clearer. What I'm impressed with is that these impatiens have really hung on in there very much here in the garden. You can see them on both sides here, the white impatiens. They really have hung in there, and now they are showing up even more. So there is color in the garden, not just in the leaves, but also in the plantings as well. Yes, the impatiens are still hanging in there. The hydrangeas are still hanging in there. I have some zinnias, and so it's good to see. Over here on this side, my husband he has been working on some cleanup here, and you can see what has happened to this side of the garden. I just wanted to show you this chrysanthemum plant that grew from last year. We had planted chrysanthemums here, and this chrysanthemum came back and is growing in our garden. Garden moms can be difficult to return, but it depends on how well you protect it during the winter, and it will show back up. Look at that. That is really good to see here. Yeah, and it's just anchoring this bed. Yes, it is beautiful, this tree here. I always look forward to it changing color every single year and season. At first I was wondering what was happening to it, because you could tell on the tips of it that it was turning more of an orange color. And I was wondering, well, is the yellow going to show up, that golden color? But yes, the yellow is showing up. And like this one over here really has this yellow, this golden color on the leaves. It's a vine, and it's just going up the tree there. But I do look forward to the yellow, the golden color on this tree. And I just like how it looks in the garden. It just makes the garden light up. My husband cut the grass on the day before Friday, and it is just fresh. I'm so glad that he is motivated to do this work with this garden, because there are times when I just get a little weary. But when I see it like this, it inspires me to want to do the next steps, which would be to plant the, oh, look at the leaves falling. The next step, which would be to do cleanup and also to get things going. So what I did here with the elephant ear plant, I put it here and tucked it here in this area so that it will be protected. Yeah. So I'm going to have to take it out of the pot, and hopefully I'll be able to save some of the beautiful tubers. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and this is what he's been working on, just freshening up the borders, and it does make everything look so good. Yeah. And as you remembered last week, I did that work in the kitchen garden area, and he has just continued to add to it by cleaning up the mess that I made. Yeah. So the thing is that, oh, look at the, I don't know if you can see the little bird. Yeah, the swallows love this area. They're forever just hanging out in this area. Seems like there are a lot of seeds and things. And so I moved this container of beets, Swiss chard, and also the spinach. And I'm just trying to think of where I really want to put them. Here in this space. I need to clean it out some more. I also want to plant garlic. I just need to get the garlic. But you can see my kale is doing very well here, and I just need to, of course, continue to harvest it and enjoy it. And we've been adding kale leaves in our soups and stews and things, just to add a little more green, to make sure that we're getting in our greens. So this is this side of the garden too, and I think I did feature it last week, but it's just different now. Everything's changed just within the week. You can see the other leaves of the trees and the other borrowed landscape from my neighbors, that their leaves are turning as well. So soon we're going to be having to rake leaves, bagging up all of this, but this is like the transitional time here, and it is just beautiful. I love the golden color of autumn. I do. I love the golden color. This tree here is a birch, and it is turning color as well. You can see back there. That's another tree that the leaves come down very quickly on this one, on the birch tree. So to continue to see how this all develops, I'm inviting you to subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. And as you can see, there's so much to do in the garden. So we're inviting you to come on and subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home. Follow me in my gardening journey, and you can continue to see how we handle these changes here in my garden. It has been a beautiful growing season, I have to say, and each year is so different from the next. There is no two similar, same garden seasonings. Things change. The weather changes. There's so many different factors. And so I'm enjoying this season, and I want you to come and enjoy it with me. So come on and join. When I say join, I mean subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home. You can also join the channel as well and support this work that we're doing here with creating these videos and adding to the garden. I would appreciate it as well. Also, I have created a journal which is called the Intentional Garden Journal of 2024. And I also have created a growing guide, and it is, both of them are on Amazon now, available on Amazon. It's called the Easy Guide to Intentional Gardening for Beginners. The Easy Guide to Intentional Gardening for Beginners. And it just gives you tips and tricks and guides you through the process of gardening if you wish to garden, giving you some advice. And all of that came from our beautiful time together on Wednesdays that we spend together here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. So if you're interested in learning more about gardening, you can pick up that Easy Guide to Intentional Gardening for Beginners by Catherine Constant. That's my name, Catherine Constant. All right, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together.